In the heart of ancient Yorubaland, where sacred rivers flow like time itself and ancestors whisper through rustling leaves, a tale of forbidden love begins, one that the gods themselves dared to witness. Adasewa was the daughter of the revered high priest of ocean. Known throughout the region for her beauty and purity, she walked with the grace of one touched by the divine. Her days were spent in the sacred groves, offering libations, interpreting dreams, and preparing for her destiny to become the next custodian of the river goddess's secrets. Akinwell was a warrior, bold, silent, and carved by struggle. Unknown to most, he was the Oba's illegitimate son, born of a palace servant and hidden from the world to protect royal pride. Raised among hunters and trained in battle, he had no title, no glory, only purpose. Their worlds were never meant to touch. But during the festival of Osun, when the village gathered to praise the river spirit with music, dance, and offerings, their paths crossed. In the flicker of firelight, amidst the rhythm of drums and the chants of women, their eyes met, and time paused. At first it was stolen glances in the marketplace, then secret meetings beneath the great baobab tree where the stars bore witness to their confessions. They spoke of dreams, of pain, of futures neither dared hope for. But love in this world came at a price. Adasewa was sworn to the temple. Her body and soul were considered sacred. To love Akinwell was not only taboo, it was a spiritual crime. And Akinwell, the hidden son of a king, was a threat to the palace itself. The queen mother, Olori Moronkeji, saw the signs. She had worked too hard to keep the secret of Akinwell buried. A love between him and Adasewa could expose everything. His bloodline, the lies, the disgrace. She moved quickly. A trap was set. On the night the lovers planned to flee, they were ambushed. Akinwell was dragged before the palace in chains, accused of defiling the temple maiden. Adasewa, weeping and bound, stood before her father, Baba Ifeanyi, the very man she had once trusted more than the gods. The oracle was summoned, bones cast. The spirits spoke of a curse unraveling, of blood debts unpaid. But Baba Ifeanyi heard only betrayal from his daughter's lips. The gods demanded restitution, the people demanded justice, but the river does not forget those who serve her with truth. That night, as storm clouds gathered and the winds howled through the trees, Adasewa stood alone at the bank of the ocean river. She cried out, not in anger but in surrender. If my love is sin, let the river swallow me. But if it is true, let Olúwa judge my heart. Lightning split the sky, the water stirred, and in that moment, the heavens chose silence over wrath. Weeks passed, the village whispered. The queen mother fell ill, riddled with guilt and visions. Baba Ifeanyi, after days of fasting and seeking signs, saw a dream, a white dove and a leopard drinking from the same stream. The meaning was clear. Balance could only return if love was honored, not feared. And so, on a misty morning, before the gathered elders and people, Adasewa and Akinwell stood side by side. She, in flowing ceremonial robes, he, in royal attire finally fitting his blood. The shrine flame burned high, not in condemnation, but in blessing. They would not have an easy life. The past left wounds. The gods still watched. But their love was no longer a secret. It was a symbol, a reminder that tradition must evolve, that sometimes the path to truth is painful, and that above all, Olúwa knows the heart.